President Tsai Ing-wen says there's a small number of American troops that's training soldiers in Taiwan. She's the first Taiwan president in recent years to confirm U.S. military presence on Taiwan soil. Speaking in an exclusive interview with CNN, Tsai said that she has faith the U.S. will come to Taiwan's aid in the event of an attack from China. She also made a direct appeal to Chinese leader Xi Jinping, asking him for more communication.
President Tsai Ing-wen went for a stroll at Taipei's Longshan Temple with CNN correspondent Will Ripley.
Normally, when I go to the temple, there are hundreds of people there. I will shake hands with each one of them.
After the temple tour, she introduced him to some local eat.
This is one of my favorite food.
All right.
Snacking on fried rice noodles, Ripley asked Tsai about the state of cross-strait relations.
You talked about how really the situation is so complex now.
Yeah, it is very complex. This is probably the most challenging time for people of Taiwan.
Is Taiwan more safe today than it was when you became president in 2016?
If it's a threat from China, it's increasing every day.
Tsai says the Chinese threat is growing by the day. Last week, U.S. President Joe Biden was asked if the U.S. would come to Taiwan's defense if China attacked. His answer was yes. Although some cheered Biden's reply, the White House later walked it back, saying there was no change to its Taiwan policy. Even so, Tsai says she has faith that the U.S. would assist Taiwan in the event of conflict with China.
People have different interpretation of what President Biden has said.
Do you have faith that the United States would defend Taiwan if the mainland were to try to move on Taiwan?
I do have faith, and given the long-term relationship that we have with the U.S. and also the support of the people of the U.S. as well as the Congress and the administration has been very helpful.
President Tsai also confirmed a media report claiming that U.S. military personnel were training troops in Taiwan.
Does that support include sending some U.S. service members to help train Taiwanese troops?
Well, yes. We have a wide range of cooperation with the U.S. Aiming at increasing our defense capability.
How many U.S. service members are deployed in Taiwan right now?
Not as many as people thought.
According to the CNN report, the U.S. sold Taiwan 144.1 billion NT in defensive arms in 2020. And over the past 3 years, the number of U.S. troops stationed in Taiwan has tripled from 10 to 32. During the interview, President Tsai also directed words at Chinese leader Xi Jinping.
More communication would be helpful so that we would reduce misunderstanding, given our differences in terms of our political systems. We can sit down and talk about our differences and try to make arrangements so that we would be able to coexist peacefully.
Tsai launched thinly veiled criticism of Xi's approach to international relations. She asked Xi if he would prefer to have a peaceful relationship with the world or if he'd rather be in a position of dictatorial dominance.